So here we go. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. In this episode, we are going to be trying our best to just get as far into the story as possible. As I said before, I'm going to be going through and doing some of the side quests because I could see that, they kind of helped to get you better weapons, get you better loot, whatever it is that they have in this game. Just so that way, you could advance your inventory. And so I want to get into the story, bring that to y'all, and then hopefully we can open up some side quests for us to do on maybe another video. And so yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. Ridgewood.
Aloy.
I need Ridgewood. Do you know where Ridgewood is?
It's time. Are you ready?
Actually, not yet.
Actually, not yet. I'll come back in a bit.
I see. I'll wait here then.
Thanks for your patience. I need to go find some Ridgewood. Bye. Okay, how much Ridgewood do we have in our inventory? Hey, let's get it. All right, we got our Ridgewood. So carrying capacity. Yes, make this. So now we need 30 Ridgewood. Awesome, but how much do I have now? That doesn't look like it got bigger. Increase the size of your weapon satchel. Resource satchel. Huh. Why? I'm so... Resource satchel. Okay, press to open custom menu. So is it like marked on my map? What is this? Okay, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go check it out. That's gonna be frustrating. Okay, we got the Ridgewood. Now we can collect whatever. 5 and 20. Oh, let's go. This is where you want to be. I don't see anything, but let's climb up here. Right here. Nice. Okay, Aloy. Oh, there it is. Found it. Up here. Up there. What's going on? What's up, Alara?
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay. I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Well, sometimes it be like that. Why are you out here alone? Your brother's crying. No, I don't need to know that.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead?
Or
maybe just
probably.
Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
Okay, well then think all of it's true. Does that help? No, it doesn't. Okay. Why are you?
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
Are you sure about that?
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
I totally started this episode out like, yo, nah, I'm gonna advance the story. Oh. So I died. Anyways, I was gonna advance the story, and then I proceed to look for ways to build my inventory, which is actually an important thing. Okay, don't judge me. I need my inventory to be bigger so that way I can actually collect things, and then we can, move on with our lives. We dropped a Ridgewood. Wow. Okay. Oh, is that Ridgewood? Drop. Get off of it. Oh. What the hell was that? What the hell? What the hell is this? Okay. Silent strike, cuz. Run that. Yo, run that. Damn, you scared the hell out of me. What was that? Oh, there's another. Oh, they're looking for the metal parts. Okay. To grind down. Gotcha. Look, 5 more and we're straight. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Carrying capacity. Resources this time. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Okay. Not worried about that. Resources. We got much more. That's what I'm talking about. That's all we needed right there. And
This must be Brom's camp. Better clear out those watchers.
come here. Come here, little feller. Okay. Let's just come this way. Got him. It's okay. You can join them. Bah! Yep, you out. You done for.
Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more. It looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp.
Okay, wait. What is he doing? So what are we looking for? Oh.
Whose knife is this?
Examine the knife. Oh, well, I did not do that. I did not examine the knife very much. Okay. There we go. This is a little finicky. Little finicky. There. Okay, we did get
someone
it.
attack Brom with it?
Ooh.
Looks like more blood leading away from here.
It was the sister all along. She did it. Damn it.
Did someone bring the blood to the camp?
Wait, should I have asked what
Trail
he
of
was
blood ends here.
an outcast for?
But whoever left it must have also
Maybe.
left tracks.
Maybe he was the issue. Maybe he killed somebody. Maybe he's a murderer. Ooh, I get to climb up. Is this illegal? So that way I can just be overpowered in one skill set, like a stealth or something like that. Or even, I should probably just take this full-on
That's
straight attack.
twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this boar.
Wait, what's twisted? I'm sorry? Examine the shrine. I see the shrine. Oh, that's a pig head. I could not.
If
Okay.
Brom did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine?
Ron's his name? So it comes out this way. Ooh. See that big old thing? Oh, she turned around. She turned around.
What are those scrappers picking up?
Let me get this one first. Got it. Okay. Makes it a much easier fight on me. Ooh, got him. Okay. What's up? Run that. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah.
Looks like there's a watcher. Whoever I'm following made short work of it.
Yeah, we'll take. Well, I mean, you know, we could take some help. It wouldn't be bad. Some health would be nice right now. I don't have any health. That's what you're telling me. That's fine. I'll save it for when I get to 150. What do those tracks lead to? Oh, you have to examine it. Okay.
If it's Brom, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
Okay, examine that. Follow the tracks. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. I don't think we'll be close enough to those observers or watchers or whatever they're called. Okay. That is not it. That was not
Someone
it.
loaded these supplies. Brom was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now?
Okay, so I was starting to think that maybe Rom had just not changed, but now you're making it sound like Ron wasn't the bad guy. Ron, are you up here? Ron, whatever your
I
name
will.
was.
I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Before you hurt who? Who are you talking to, Ron? You okay there, buddy?
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Who is her?
You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brom.
Brom.
No.
I've been saying the wrong name.
Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
Brom, you sound like a crackhead. Get a hold of yourself. Come closer so I won't have to shout. I know this is hard, but I can help. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm
Let's be
not
smart.
shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen, but Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right, I'll hear you out.
Okay, Alara,
That's better.
you might want to just get rid
Now
of this.
tell
fool.
me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten, souls cursed by the All-Mother, their voices never let me be. You want
you
me
ever
to do
considered
things
just clogging your
hurt
ears?
people? If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to
A
the
little
spirits,
much,
Brom?
but okay.
They're speaking to me right now. Oh is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except
Can we
when they
activate-
scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom,
Oh, so yeah.
you're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
I knew she was gonna be
No,
following you.
no. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I
Bruh,
need
she
no
pushed him off the
protection
edge.
from you, Brom.
Are you? I don't want it to.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you. But the forgotten, their whispers, they
Who is
fill
the
my head
Forgotten?
with screams.
I mean, like he did say the Forgotten. Never mind. I know who the Forgotten is. He's a danger to others. He needs you.
Brom isn't ready to return to the Nora. But I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will
Okay,
be,
buddy.
Brom.
Go be strong.
I'll help you. Thank you, Aloy. I'll take care of him now. May you walk in All Mother's eternal memory, and may the forgotten leave you be.
Hey, I hope they forget about me too. Wait, what? Okay. So that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted right there was the XP. Did that boost my XP? Doesn't look like it did. Oh wait, no, it did. Okay. Ross, teleporting to you, buddy. So that was actually also the only side quest that popped up. So maybe it won't be too big of a deal that I took my time to do that. Also, hopefully that was like a very short moment for y'all. Again, I don't know how long these are until I get to editing them. But like I said, hopefully that was short for y'all. You don't have to worry about that taking up too much time, and we can now try and just run through
Going
as
down
much of
fast.
the story as possible. All right, Ross, we ready.
Aloy,
We ready.
you speak. Are you ready?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
How is it supposed to be home if I've never been
I
here?
don't know
really?
about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any last advice? Mother's heart. They'll. No, let's go with this one.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart.
Hey, as long as
It
you
is
don't
the
turn
seat
out
of
like
the
Braum,
High
you'll be fine.
Matriarchs, a center of Nora life. A jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I was at the tribe.
Okay. Any last advice for me,
Any
Ross?
final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Exactly. We're gonna figure out who Mama was and all that junk. So we said, let's
I'm
go
ready to do
in.
this. See you back home in a few days?
You
Yeah,
will
no,
not
you-
find me there, Aloy.
You're not gonna see.
Here. Take this too. Remember,
Hey, Ross, where you going, buddy?
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
you should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe.
Yeah,
You've lived
that's
in
not gonna
isolation
happen.
long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
Damn. Damn. Then good and riddance, I understand. I'm gonna have to go with this one.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
I felt like that one's probably gonna have better impact on
Thank
their
you.
relationship. I'd rather that than the
Heavier
outsmarting.
than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May all Mother bless you, Aloy.
Damn.
And you.
Peace out, Ross. It was good getting to know you, buddy. You helped us out quite a bit. But don't worry, we will come find you because, you know, it's just got to be like that.
How could he do this? Today of all days. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
Don't worry, we got this. I'm going to get you through the proving. You can think about him all you want because I'm the one in control.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Are you sure? Because those rings around your neck aren't protecting your throat.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand
Hey,
aside. She is welcome
Tissa,
here.
baby.
Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
Bet.
You have?
Oh, yes.
So she knows. She knows I'm
But
finna win.
for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja.
But that's
Karja?
my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But
An
I
old
don't know
friend who
anyone
can't wait
here.
to- Yeah, exactly.
Try telling him that.
Wait.
We will talk later. May the
Is it
goddess
Ted?
protect.
Debbie! Debbie, my boy! Let's go see hi to Ted. Watch out, I'm trying to go meet my boy
Aloy!
Teb. What's
It's
up,
you, isn't
Tab?
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are
Yeah,
you the
Tab, you good?
old
You look
friend
whiter
Tirsa
than
told me
before.
about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago.
How do you not look like you
Teb is my
aged at
name.
all?
You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
Exactly. So
I
why?
remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor.
Oh, so you got me then.
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
Oh, bet.
I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Okay, I appreciate you, Tab. Okay, we'll run with it
There.
for right now.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Appreciate it,
Thank you,
man.
Tab.
I don't know how you
Never had
managed
anything
to
like this before.
fit it to me
Well, it's
perfectly, even though
yours.
you had no idea
I
what
think
size
you'll
I
find it
was.
affords
But
more
hey,
protection than what you
just
were
seemed
wearing.
like a stalker. That's all.
Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll
Okay.
know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years.
But then, you know,
I'd
hey,
expect
all
to see
people are
some
welcome. You
tomatoes
know what I
fly,
mean?
maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Hey, y'all throw a spear in my head. Guess. Ooh, y'all
Hello,
don't-
Aloy.
Okay, so now we're headed towards the mob. Ooh. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, is that Assassin's Creed in the back? Look at there. We got some Assassin's Creed foods in the back. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Hey, when is this concert get good? You guys know when this concert gets good? No?
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, but oh Lord, how do you get there? We go. Oh, I don't think this is how you fit in. I don't think this is how you fit in. I think some stories, okay. Damn, y'all got some cool stuff going on here, people. I'm gonna steal. And that's how I make my first impressions, baby. Running on tables, stealing. Ooh,
Karst?
ooh.
What are you
what's up,
doing
dude?
here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't
Why
wait to
would
see
you
the
do
looks
that?
in some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
Okay, you selling cheap? Yeah, I want to know why you
So,
came first. Hold up,
where's
why you
Hart?
come?
I thought you preferred the wilds.
Yeah,
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he?
I mean,
Truth
I do.
is,
I mean,
get
what?
lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
Ooh,
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
damn it.
Don't go soft on me.
We'll worry about the whole using that later on.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving.
Damn, okay, we don't gotta
But
push
first,
like that.
we have guests to welcome.
Yeah, welcome
For
the
2
winner.
years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was.
Okay.
A tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now.
Yeah, so
Who
change
killed
has
him?
happened.
The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Ooh, his own father.
The message
Yo.
that this poor priest means to
Cold.
read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
It's technically not straight from the lips of the 14th king. It's from the lips that went to the paper, that went to the paper, that went to the lips.
An enunciation of gratitude written by
You
the
know what I
hand
mean.
of Sun King Avad. 14th luminance
Oh,
of
what's
the
going on there?
Radiant line.
Excuse me, just taking me and my orb.
have come to make amends.
On the eve of
And
your
he's wearing a focus, just like
No.
mine.
the Karja stand with you as the sun
Hey, how's it going there, buddy? Oh,
Where
I
did
see.
you find a focus?
How am I supposed to
You
enjoy
have
myself
nurtured.
with those bloodthirsty
Take their
Karja?
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Yeah.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, so you're saying it's good as
You
mine.
making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait,
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
his
Since
name
they
is
give me
Owen?
the keys to the
Who
kills.
is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing.
This sounds like a good life.
As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bud. Quite a speech, nice armor.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let
Call of
me
Duty
introduce
Vanguard?
you. Ring-locked, impact protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
Oh,
With all
really?
that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
I know.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
I should go to the blessing. Yeah,
I should make my way to the blessing.
I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to this
Look,
dude.
maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
this is a
about?
little awkward, but
You
I'm
know
pretty sure you're
what.
like 20 years old.
All right, if you ever visit
Okay, maybe like
Meridian,
10.
look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. I'll even introduce you to my sister. She's got more connections than I do.
I thought you said she was captured and killed by the last Sun King.
Ha! Captured, yes. Killed, no. It takes more than a few cards to finish Ursa. She got
Ursa,
away.
like
Now she's captain
from,
of the
from
entire
Little Mermaid?
Vanguard. That's quite a
I mean-
story. And maybe I'll tell it to you sometime over a drink. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing too. So, see you around.
I'm just glad you ain't trying to go with me because you kind of creepy. Okay, so we gotta go down that way. But hold up. Yeah, there's somebody down here with. No, that is just a trader. Never mind. That's Tarsk or whatever his name was. Ooh, stealing again? Yes. Don't mind if I do. It's only 11 cards, so that's not too big of a deal. I love the jumping in this game. She got some hops.
Now start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy,
Oh, okay, there we go.
take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Well, they all look the same, so I think you made it for everybody. I think that's just a part of your job.
Blasphemy. Sisters.
Blasphemy?
Aspirants. Before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor,
Oh, you
light
homeboy that threw that
its
rock at me.
flame.
You ready to catch another rock? Ooh, you better be glad I didn't throw it at your face last time. Faros for my mother, for myself. Yeah, we're going for
in
Ross.
honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Ross is a real one.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer.
Ooh, y'all getting
What
a
is
little...
the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Interesting, interesting. So there you go. We about to take flight.
There's Owen. I have some questions for him.
Yeah, Olin. Oh, people. Olin? Wait. What? Oh, there's Olin.
Hello,
Hey,
Owen.
Olin, what's up?
You know my
Why
name?
you run off on me?
Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Really now? Where did you find your focus?
I've
Where
never
did you
seen
find your
anyone
focus?
else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
Yeah, I don't see your focus malfunction.
When we
Yeah,
spoke earlier,
that's,
you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It
No,
didn't
I
show me
wanna-
anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Okay, well now that I think that it never happened to me. Yeah,
You're
why
not a
you
very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Yes.
Only the ones who
I
aren't
mean-
telling the truth.
Yes.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me, that's your trouble, not mine.
See, the fact that you're trying to pull it off like that, your focus malfunction, you, I expected more of you.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I
Why
already
does he
have
glow?
all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing
Very
personal.
true. Oh, really?
It really isn't. You should
Okay.
try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow.
What kind of gesture
Always
is that?
best to make every day count.
Bro is so weird. He is so weird. Ooh, things to steal. They invite me in and I steal from them. Ah! You can literally talk to all these people. That's actually kind of cool. I'm sure there's something really interesting too that you can learn from talking to everybody, or I'm sure there's like something that you can get that's secret. I just don't have the time. Ooh. You can interact. Nah, I don't care with that. What's going on? Who is you?
Motherless chuff.
What'd you call me? Because I swear to God, I can make you a
Find your
spineless
bed,
man.
outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard? I figured it was the latrine.
You're very
Ah! That was a good one. That was a good one.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The
Wait,
motherless
this is a
outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
I'm sorry, where's the scar? I don't see it.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Bost is your name? Seems like your mother hated you, so I'm motherless and
We
yours
saw you
hates you.
talking with the outsiders. Couldn't convince them to take you either, huh?
Damn it!
You didn't know the
No!
words to the blessing, did you? But no one hears your prayers
Shut
anyway.
your mouth, you bum. Nobody cares what you have
Aw,
to say.
you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
I just shot you in the face with 3 arrows. I swear to God, I'll do it again. I pity you. You're afraid. Nah, I'm
The
gonna go
only
with I
way
pity
you know
you.
how to feel strong is to make someone else feel weak. It's not working.
I've trained all my life. You'll see tomorrow how strong I am.
Oh, really?
I've seen plenty. You grew a man's body, kind of. But down deep, you're still a scrawny little brat.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Okay, so that's a highlight of your life.
The
That's
look
a
on
pretty
your
low
face when I
highlight.
knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger.
I still don't
Just
see
wait.
the scar. Where's the scar?
I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep.
Did you talk about
You'll
yourself
be the
in the
one
third
surprised
person?
tomorrow,
No,
outcast.
no.
Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Why did he duck his head like that? Who am I making friends with? Talk to Vala or talk to... Oh. Talk to Vala or talk to Sleep? Let's talk to Vala.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
Yeah, if I
I
had
don't
one-liners,
believe we've met.
I would throw them
I'm
in, but
Aloy.
I suck.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition.
Aloy's got it, though.
The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Damn.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow.
That's very good food for thought.
Your
but
bunk's
see,
right there when you want it.
Speak your dreams into
Okay.
fruition. You know, that's what
Thanks.
mine taught me. So, Aloy's got it going. You know, Aloy's taking the dub. It's okay. You know, I'll make sure you don't die out there.
Your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think?
I thought we just stopped talking.
You've
you say
never
you were going to
slept in
bed?
a Nora Lodge before. Not very private.
No, not at all. Too soft.
Comforts and distractions. That's what I think.
Not all comforts are bad.
Okay.
Comforts are weakness.
You sound just like my mother. You can always go back to living in the wilds if you have to. In the meantime, get some rest.
That was like such a pointless conversation. Who's this dude that's just, you know, chilling on the other bed, the bunk bed? All right. Oop. I can't pause. Once we get a chance to pause, I'm gonna pause, and we're gonna conclude this episode right here. Bro, that looks awesome. Okay, fine. I mean, if you're gonna let me just go. Damn. This is a rough one. Bro, is that kid about to fall? Okay. Who is this? Cast?
Braves, ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Resh. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Stopping it right there. I didn't realize that was the guy that was watching the door, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, that is going to be that for this episode. Hopefully, I did get a good amount into the story. Definitely not many side quests that open up, but you know, we completed the first side quest, or I guess that initial side quest, and then we got around to opening up some of the inventory, getting some new armor, and like I said, getting through some of the story. Now, I don't know what. We're going to see what this whole proving thing is about, but we're going to pick that up in the next episode. I really appreciate y'all clicking on the video. If you got any feedback, give it to me. And I hope to see y'all in the future.